So hey, what's up? Listen, I've been traveling, so I haven't posted much lately, even though I have a lot of recordings. But this one is special, and you will probably be hearing this one most updated since Mother's Day just passed, and I meant to post it before Mother's Day, but whatever, it's going out when I get home. So I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to everyone that is a mother. And, we tend to base someone being a mother based on gender. And while that is still, the most common thing, I still want to give a heartfelt Mother's Day to those people that have found themselves having to mother somebody. Right? I mean, legitimately, there are men that are taking on roles of taking care of their children, and I know there's this whole philosophical argument that can men nurture like women? Think the judge and jury. I mean, I think that's still out, but this is not really to dive that deep into it. Let's not get so political and so serious about things. Let's just look at the simple the surface of things. There are people out there that are mothers, no matter what. And this is not me saying that, men are better than women or whatever. I mean, again, I'm trying to just, let's remove that veil. Let's just pull that back and just say simply, if you have taken care of someone, have taken on that caregiver, or not even caregiver, that motherly role, right? Where you have done the things that my mother and my wife have done over the years. I want to thank them. I want to say, hey, thank you for stopping me for when I was doing something wrong, or even calling me out. Mothers have that way of calling you out and letting you know, hey, you're screwing up, or hey, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And so do fathers, but this is really the focus on moms. And then mothers have a way of saying, hey, you're doing great. You're doing a terrific job, right? They support you in every way. And then there's times that they support you when you're really messing up, right? And you're doing wrong, but they always found that way to say, hey, you know what? I understand you having it rough right now. I support you, right? And even in the face of adversity, maybe, I can recall times where, our kids may have been not going the right direction and things like that. And Tanya would be like, hey, you know what? That's fine, but don't do it again. Or, hey, what is the reason for this? Moms have that way, right? And of course, even when it gets further out, right? Don't talk to my kid like that, or don't, come down on my kid, right? Moms have that way of supporting you and backing you up and making sure the world knows, hey, that's my kid, right? And I'm the only one that's allowed to discipline them or correct them. Now, of course, yes, I know it takes a village to raise a child, and I do believe that as well, but there's only a certain distance you can go as a village. It comes down to the mother. So again, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Tanya. I know that you're not here, but I know that there are times that you have corrected me. A grown man, right? And that's even a shout out to the wives. And, wives and spouses, they take on the motherly role. When you get married and You get passed on to this other person, this extended mother in your life. Uh, they do the same thing. They take on the duties of that mom. You know, I miss that. My mom's still alive, so I still have my mother still checking in on me and things like that. But I still miss that. I miss the fact that Tanya used to be like, hey, take care of yourself. Hey, be easy. You know, or hey, you're smarter than that. Or hey, you can do this. Just to hear her voice. Or for her to just give me a hug and say, hey, it's okay. I think that's one of the coolest things is, you know, when it comes down to just getting that hug. When things are going great or when things are going bad or things are just normal. Just to get that hug is just... Sometimes you take it for granted. Right? I can remember times that Tanya would hug me and I'd roll my eyes like, oh, okay, yeah. But, you know, I wish that I could feel that. I dream of it every once in a while, but I wish that I could feel that. You know, I miss that a lot. You know, but again, you know, moms out there, keep doing what you do. You all are doing great. I know I have discussions with different people, different moms, you know, that are either close to me, they have kids, friends, you know, family, and say, you know, I don't think I'm a good mom. No, you are. You have to try pretty hard to be a mom that is fucking up. Your kids look up to you. They'll fight you a lot of times, and that's part of that's part of the whole. You know, that's part of the whole thing with being a mother. You know, you're going to get pushed back. You're going to have times where kids don't want to have anything to do with you until they need you. Right? So again, it's really difficult to really screw up as a mother. But the fact of the matter is that doesn't change the fact that you're a mom. Right? No one else can call you mom except for those beings that you gave birth to. I don't know what else to say here, man. I think that I kind of summed it up. I think that I've said my say. I know, you know, I could say a ton more, right? I could just go on and just, but short and sweet, to the point, you know? Thank you. Thank you so much. Forgive me for just taking things for granted, because sometimes it takes a moment like this or a life-changing event to realize how much that mother, my mom, or my wife has done for me, or for my kids. You know, I guess I could, you know, go down that rabbit hole as well, but it's a complex, beautiful, simple, chaotic thing that is hard to explain until you are in that position. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifice. And you are appreciated for it. Said my piece. So go out there, keep taking care of those rugrats of yours, no matter what size they are. We're all still rugrats to an extent. Take care of them. Take care of yourselves. Take care of people in your lives. And thank you so much for listening to Never Not Awkward.